There you are.
What happened?
I don't know. You tell me. You passed out for no reason. I will give you some hawthorn to strengthen the heart, and camphor for better blood circulation. Wait, what's that? An empty vial. You drank a whole flask of poppy syrup? No wonder you passed out. How often have I told you never to take the potions on this shelf? They are the most potent, but also the most dangerous. Just another one of your attempts to get on a trip. I am almost ready to give up on you, my dear daughter.
Where am I? Is this a museum? Why am I her daughter? So she is my mother. At least I have a mother now.
Take this potion, it will help a bit. And now rest. Tomorrow I will teach you more about these potions. These herbs here are the key to healing and comfort. Chamomile for soothing, lavender for calming, and valerian for restful sleep.
Restful sleep? My head is banging like the fucking church bells.
Oh my dear, you are up. Are you ready for a lesson? These herbs hold the power to mend broken bodies and heal weary souls. I have studied herb lore all my life, and still there is so much to learn.
How did you become such a skilled healer?
When I was young, my mother taught me the ways of healing. She passed on the knowledge of generations, and I have sought to build upon it. It's a gift I cherish and wish to share with others.
You really have to teach me more.
That's my child. You never get enough, but don't go too far. Come on, let us go visit our patients. There. Drink this herbal infusion. It will soothe your throat and ease your cough.
Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without your healing touch.
It's my duty and my passion to help those in need. Your recovery brings me great joy.
What is this place? How did I get here? This is so confusing. What am I supposed to do here? These herbs are interesting, though. I'm wondering what else can be done with them. And my mother is so nice to me. Just a bit lame. I wonder what's going on in my own time. Maybe there's a way for me to get back. What will my sister Red and my friends do? They must be looking for me already. There must be a way back.
Here comes that blue demon. Looks like she took the blue potion.
Did she use her blue magic?
What a bunch of bastards.
Don't listen to them, just ignore them.
Mother, let's venture deep into the heart of the forest today. Didn't you tell me that the strongest and rarest herbs are rumoured to grow in its darkest parts?
Oh, Blue, the forest's heart is a place of mystery and danger. Are you sure we should go there?
Yes, Mother. We've collected herbs in this place countless times. Today, let's take a risk and discover something truly extraordinary.
Very well, but we must be cautious. The forest holds secrets we cannot fathom.
This way, Mother. I sense there is something special just ahead.
Be wary, Blue. In the dark heart of the forest we may encounter creatures best left undisturbed.
Look, Mother. These are the herbs we seek. Moonbloom and Shadowroot. They can probably heal even the gravest of wounds.
You have an incredible eye, my dear. These will indeed be an invaluable addition to our healing supplies. Blue, we have enough herbs. It's time to return home.
Just a little further, Mother. I can sense there's more to discover.
No, Blue. We mustn't linger. The forest's darkness is unpredictable and it's growing late. May the spirits watch over us and grant us safe passage.
The burden of leadership weighs heavy upon my shoulders. The fate of this village rests upon my decisions, and I must ensure that our people stay on the righteous path. White, you've been a devout member of our community, and I've noticed your dedication to our faith. But I sense a hesitation within you, a curiosity that may lead you astray.
Father, I seek only to find the right path and serve the gods faithfully.
The right path, indeed. There are temptations that can lead you away from the light. I've heard you've been talking to that herbalist.
Father, I only spoke to her out of curiosity. I meant no harm. Her daughter and I are friends since childhood.
This witch dabbles in practices that may seem innocent but are dangerous and dark. She plays with forces beyond our understanding, forces that can lead to corruption. And she is spreading false accusations against me and others.
I understand, Father. I will avoid her and follow the teachings of our faith.
That is wise, White. The path of righteousness is not always easy. but it is the only way to salvation. Stay away from the darkness that tempts you, for it can consume even the most devout souls.
Yes, Father. I will heed your words and remain steadfast.
Hello, White. Nice to see you. My mother has prepared the herbs you need so much.
Blue, I have to talk to you. I don't need these herbs anymore. My sickness is not from this world and cannot be cured by false medicine. I have found true love.
That's great to hear, my friend. Who is it? Do I know him?
Always my Blue, stuck in earthly matters. Our Father has taught me the ways of our faith. It will clean my spirits from within. This will bring great joy to me and will cure my body as well as my soul.
Our Father. You call that sick prick our Father? Don't you remember what they did to that girl?
Blue, please. Our friendship has lasted so many years. Don't spread these rumors like some silly villager. And don't speak so badly about things that are so sacred to so many people. These herbs come from a dark place. That is what we need to talk about. Your mother is on the wrong path. It's a dangerous path. It can be tempting. Too tempting. Too many souls have been too weak to resist, have been seduced to damnation. Your mother has to stop her dark experiments, or it will lead her spirit astray and will ultimately be her ruin.
What are you talking about? My mother has always been so nice to you. She loves you like a daughter. How can you speak of her like that? Did this monster completely brainwash you?
Stop, Blue. Don't speak of him like that. You don't understand. This path your mother and you are taking is dangerous. It clouds your spirit and leads to great misery. Your spirit need to be clean. This is the only way. Please heed my words. Take them as a warning. Our Father can help you to find the right way, or great misery will come upon you. I have to leave now. I am feeling weak again. This conversation is a great burden upon my soul. I can only find peace in the cathedral gardens meditating with my sisters.
This is so strange. She's so brain-fucked by this jerk. But she really seems to believe in what she says. She sounds so serious. We have to be more cautious.
Doctor, it's getting worse with him. Please help us.
It's a severe case of fever, akin to influenza, but there's more at play here. His nerves seem to be affected as well.
Doctor, please, you have to save him. We can't lose him.
I'll do my best, but this is unlike any illness I've encountered before.
Doctor, please, you're our only hope. We trust your expertise.
I understand your desperation, but I can't make any promises. The illness is spreading rapidly, and I fear my usual methods may not work.
Please, Doctor, we're at your mercy.
I wish I had more confidence, but this situation it's beyond my control. I'll do everything I can. What can I do? If I treat him, it might make things worse. He might end as a cripple, bringing great misery to his kin, and they make me responsible. I need to get out of this. I can provide some palliative care, alleviate his pain, and make him comfortable. But this disease is beyond my understanding. I'm afraid there's no guarantee of a complete recovery.
That herbalist is causing me trouble. She is very convincing on these weak minds, and her healing skills attract more and more people. Why don't they come to you?
It is not easy for me. Her methods are not based on reason.
Exactly. It's faith and reason that is holding this community together, not magic. We have to stop her before it is too late.
But what can we do? She genuinely helps people and they trust her.
We need to find a way to discredit her, make the people doubt her intentions and question her methods.
But won't that be dishonest? She has done a lot of good for the town.
Do you remember what happened with that farmer's daughter?
I am trying to forget it.
My dear doctor, you better don't. That witch is spreading rumors about us and that girl. We must act before it is too late.
I never wanted to harm that girl. I was drunk and foolish. But how do we stop the herbalist from exposing us?
We must gather evidence that proves her healing methods are dangerous, and that she may be using her skills for nefarious purposes.
I don't know if I can betray her like this. She's my friend, and I owe her a lot.
It's not betrayal, it's self-preservation. If we don't act now, we risk losing everything we've worked for. Think about it. If we don't bring her to fall, our actions will come to light. Is that a risk you're willing to take?
Then we don't have a choice.
Blue is wandering through the village amid a sweltering afternoon, the air heavy and humid. The deserted streets weigh on her with an unsettling weight, leaving her adrift in a sea of uncertainty. Alone, she grapples with her unease, seeking refuge from the unknown. As the sun's descent paints the sky in warm hues, Blue stumbles upon the ancient village fountain. Seating on its weathered walls, she dips her hand into the cool water. Its touch sends a soothing chill through her, revitalizing her weary spirit. Easing in, she let the water embrace her ankles, its cold tendrils bringing unexpected comfort. With a sudden impulse, Blue immerses herself fully in the fountain's basin, the water's gentle caresses dispelling her fears. Splashes turning into a dance of liberation as trepidation is giving way to elation. Amidst fading light, her graceful movements paint an enchanting silhouette against the village's backdrop. Stars emerge as the sky darkens, and Blue's dance gradually slows. Stepping out, she carries a newfound vitality, a connection to the village's timeless essence. The streets, once desolate, now brimmed with the promise of tomorrow and the possibilities it holds.
Hello, Blue? Blue, you are all wet. It is getting cold.
Doctor, my dear friend, don't worry, I feel quite warm. What is it, Doctor? You look worried.
I have a case where I lost all hope. There's a villager suffering from a mysterious illness, and I can't seem to find a cure. It's beyond my expertise.
That's sad news. But in the past, my mother found cures where all other means fail.
Be careful, Blue. This is no ordinary illness. It seems to affect the limbs as well.
Don't worry, Doctor. We have dealt with difficult cases before. I'll talk to Mother. She has a good heart.
It would be another proof of her wonderful abilities after all.
Mother and I were gathering herbs in the darkest parts of the forest just the other day. There were some unique and potent ones I've never seen before.
Ah, dark herbs can be quite powerful indeed. They may have properties that you haven't explored yet.
Yes, my mother might see it as an opportunity to prove her skills. I'll talk to her about it.
Let's see what unfolds. Perhaps the dark herbs will help this poor family.
Mother, you have to try the dark herbs on that old man. The doctor tried everything he could, and the villager's condition is getting worse.
Blue, I'm not sure about this. The dark herbs are risky and I don't want to make the situation worse.
But we can't just stand by and do nothing. The villager's family is desperate, and they believe in your abilities. You have to try.
I'll do it, but only as a last resort. I can't promise anything.
These herbs didn't work. My husband can no longer walk. He is a cripple for life now. He's unable to provide for us, and we're lost without him.
That witch promised a cure, but all she has brought is misery. She must have used black magic on that old man.
Did you hear? That witch used dark magic to cripple that poor man.
It can't be true, can it? Just like the priest told us.
People of this fair city, we gather here today to bring justice to the accused. The herbalist and her daughter stand before us to face the charges of witchery and dark magic.
I have only ever sought to heal and comfort those in need. I swear on my life.
I bring forth a case that is troubling the very core of our community. The goodman, once strong and able, is now crippled and unable to provide for his family due to an illness. I accuse the herbalist of meddling with forces beyond our understanding, using dark herbs that have brought only misery.
I've only ever sought to help, not to harm anyone.
But there is another case, even more severe, dealing with life and death.
Mother, there is White. She looks even sicker than before. She can barely walk by herself. This doesn't look good for us.
Speak, White, and reveal the truth of what transpired on that fateful day.
My father honored villagers. I remember that day vividly. My friend was with child, full of hope and joy. This witch was there as a midwife to assist in her delivery. But as the labor progressed, something went terribly wrong. She was in agony, and the witch's efforts seemed tainted. Her hands held herbs that seemed to cast shadows, and her chanting carried a sinister tone. The pain became unbearable, and as my friend cried out, the life within her slipped away. The child never drew breath, and my friend's life was extinguished alongside it.
It's as she says. The herbs that she used, they were unlike any I've seen before.
I assure you it wasn't my intention to bring harm. I was trying to help.
Silence, witch. Your intentions do not change the outcome. The evidence is clear.
No, that's not how it happened. They're lying. The priest and the doctor are accountable, for they abused their power and made the girl pregnant in the first place.
These are vile claims.
We know the ways of the priest very well.
They wielded forbidden dark magic on that fateful day, exposing their sinister intentions. I've known them for as long as I can remember, but their ambitions led them into the darkest corners of mystical arts. Their very essence has been tainted, clouded by shadows that threaten to consume them. A witch's spirit, once tainted, can only find peace through the radiance of light. If they remain entrenched in darkness, that malevolence will spread throughout our village, harming all in its wake. There's only one remedy, a destiny that beckons, to cleanse their spirits with the purifying power of flames and fire. It is my role, as foreseen by fate, to cleanse their souls through the flames, allowing their spirits to finally find tranquility. In doing so, our community will be safeguarded from their maleficent darkness, and the illuminating light shall prevail.
The herbalist and her daughter have been found guilty of witchcraft. The punishment is death by burning.
In the heart of the village square, an unsettling spectacle unfolds. The air is thick with tension as a restless crowd gathers, their voices rising in a chaotic crescendo of anger and condemnation. Amidst the turmoil, the priest steps forward, torch in hand, and sets the pyre ablaze. The flames roar to life, casting eerie shadows as they lick hungrily at the wood. The screams of the herbalist and her daughter pierce the air, their cries a haunting echo of agony. The villagers, their faces contorted with a mix of anger and fear, calling for retribution, driven by a belief that dark forces had infiltrated their midst. Yet, in the midst of the unsettling scene, White stands transfixed. Her eyes gleam with fervor as she witnesses the perceived purification of the accused. The crowd's fervent shouts become an anthem of approval in her ears. Emboldened by the fire's cleansing dance, White ascends a podium, basking in the luminous spectacle. As the flames dance higher, a transformation occurs. White's figure becomes suffused with the fiery brilliance, and her countenance radiates a divine ecstasy. The intense light envelops her until she herself is metamorphosed into an eternal statue.